Welcome back to the Liz and Marty Show.
Welcome back,
Happy
everybody.
Thursday. Hey.
Thursday or Thursday?
Thursday or Friday Junior, whatever you like to call it. I'm here for it because it's almost the weekend, per usual. We have a lot of juicy topics to talk about today. I hope you guys are ready. Buckle in because you are not ready. Just kidding. No, we do.
We have a lot of things boiling up. And all of these communities on the
we are
internet.
foaming at the mouth to let you know on all our deepest secrets. Just kidding. We're going to talk a lot about just what's going on in this world, babe. Like, there's so much going on.
So much going on.
Like every single day, it seems like
something pops
what
off.
Else? Yeah, it's like 2020 2.0. Now we're 2021.
You think so, or do you think this? No, I think this year is more chilled. A little bit more chilled. Like there's still stuff popping off, but it's not crazy. Whoa, it's getting kind of crazy. It's getting kind of crazy. It's getting kind of crazy.
Okay, so which one is it?
Yeah, I guess 2020 2.0.
Okay, this is too much. But I mean, I feel like it is. I feel like there's so much like I mean, Ellen is going bye-bye.
I know, that's crazy how Ellen just out of nowhere she just wants to quit.
Let's be real. Are we going to miss her?
I mean, I like the YouTube clips, I'm not going to lie.
Oh my gosh. You get clickbaited into watching Ellen DeGeneres.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, her show is pretty good. Like I like some of her stuff. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm ready for her to go. Like, you know, like I really enjoyed her 12 Days of Christmas. Like all of those people would just get a shitload of stuff. I was like, what? I mean, I wish I could be there for one of those 12 Days of Christmas. Getting some of those
hear
gifts.
that it's really hard. I hear that it's really hard to get those specific tickets, and I think they're free, but you have to reserve them ahead of time. And like I've heard that people like pull strings. And for those listening, this is Ellen DeGeneres we're talking about, the Ellen Show. She does this 12 Days of Christmas every single year where she gives out like a bunch of like cool giveaways to like from electronics to cars to vacations, cruises, anything you can think about to
for
her entire
everybody
audience.
In the audience, everybody. Yeah. You get a boat trip. You get
okay,
a boat
now
trip.
that's Oprah. Don't let's not get it twisted. But it's really hard, I hear, to get those tickets. But when you do, great.
Yeah, I know.
Just hope that it's one of the 12 days.
I remember seeing a YouTube clip where Ellen DeGeneres goes on the Jimmy Fallon show. Like she kind of like sneaks into that studio, and then the people are there, and then they're like, "Oh, hey Ellen, what's up?" or whatever, and she's like, "Nothing. What are you doing?" It's like, how's it going over here on the Jimmy Fallon show? And like the crowd is just looking at them. It's like, what did you guys get for this Christmas? And everybody's like, just starts laughing. And then Ellen's like,
they're like, nothing.
Everybody check under your seats. And then they check under their seats and there's nothing there. He's like, there's nothing there. This is not, you guys are in the wrong show. He's like, but I do want to say, all of you guys are getting a ticket to the 12 Days of Christmas on the Ellen Show. And everybody went freaking nuts and started jumping and acting all crazy.
And you were like, damn.
I was like, damn, everybody's going to get a freaking ticket to Ellen DeGeneres. Like, that, I liked it. I'm not going to lie. And then I also like the little, like, how do you call it? Like little stories, not stories, but people that would go on there that had done something cool. And then Ellen will like kind of like push them a little bit, give them a little help on whatever they were trying to do, like on the internet or whatever they were trying to pursue. And Ellen will give them like, let's say, I don't know, like let's say they did something amazing with swimming. Ellen will pay for like a year of swimming, you know, like something crazy to help them out. Yeah. And I mean, I maybe she is like a mean person, like they say behind like the scenes or whatever. But at that stage of being that rich and being that popular for that long, like you kind of like she's probably like, I'm not gonna lie, like from my experience at work, some people say that at my job, people are like, man, these bosses treat us like crap, and this is the hardest job, and this and that, and I'm like, dude, this job's really not that hard. Like it's pretty fucking easy, but like everybody likes to complain about every little thing. I can imagine people who work at Ellen being asked to probably like, hey, can you stay later to like mop the floors or something, or like something that might not even be their job. That I can see how they would be like, oh my god, you're such a rude asshole. Like she asked me to stay to do something that's not even my job.
No, but there were real people. Like there was more than one, people coming up to or came out talking about. So last year, along with the dumpster fire that 2020 was, Ellen DeGeneres was getting canceled left and right because of her team coming out saying that she was really rude to her staff. There was times where she would ask them to, brush their teeth or I think chew gum before they even spoke to her. Like just like little microaggressions here and there from Ellen. And she was very, very like picky about like who came up to talk to her and stuff like that. And you couldn't address her unless XYZ, whatever. So that's why she came under fire last year. And I feel like too, like for her, that was kind of like a realization that maybe she's just like, she's getting out of touch because she also said last year during quarantine. And she said that being in quarantine feels like being in a jail cell.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like something that kind of, threw more fire to.
Yeah. I'm just saying if I worked at the Ellen show and she told me that I need to brush my teeth and chew gum before I talk to her, dude, I would wear a mask and put a bag over my head.
No,
babe, yeah,
no.
I would. If I could work there at that in a studio like that, doing like whatever hard job there might be in that studio to do, trust me, I would do that job in a heartbeat. From what I'm doing
we
now,
don't know exactly what they would.
Anything.
Okay.
I don't care whatever it was. Moving a couch, bringing whatever. I don't give a crap. And if she passed by me, I'll put on my bag over my head and be like, "Go ahead, Ellen, pass," and like get on my knees and be like, "Oh hell." I'm just being extra, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry, like that's not. I don't. You
think the workers were being a little too
soft.
sensitive?
They're soft as shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Everybody's gonna cancel you after
somebody come get me. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. Hey, whenever this podcast gets big and we have a studio, I'm gonna tell people in there, you better watch. You're gonna
tell Ellen that you always.
To me. I learned from the best. I learned from Ellen. What's up?
You said I'm a ride or die Ellen fan. Well, babe, good luck to you. Huh? I just want everybody to know I don't have the same feelings. But go off, babe.
I'm just saying, like I get triggered and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, when people don't. I mean, look, when people have to talk about things, it's like work exploitation. Like people, especially for such a big show like that makes millions. I mean, they get sponsorships left and right. Like they are not a broke show. So it's like you would think that the workers are getting treated up to par, like get the whole deal. And I think I don't know what exactly they went through. And there's a ton of stories. A lot of people came out saying that Ellen was just rude and she was not a nice person to work with, but on the show she was different, obviously. It's like, it was that, like, how can she be such a hypocrite telling people to be nice and be nice to one another in her show all the time? That was her motto. But she wasn't that to her employees or the people around her. So I think that's where people were kind of being like. But
also that's showbiz, and that's also a lot of people, how rich people are.
Yeah, that's what sells. Yeah. Well, she said that she's looking for a new challenge and that she will be wrapping up the show in 2022. So you still have a bit of Ellen clips to watch.
You know what's crazy? Like with her closing out her show and leaving, whatever she's gonna do next, it's gonna hit, and all of those people that were crying about her being mean to them, they're gonna be jobless.
Well, a lot of people probably already quit. A lot of people already quit. Probably, I would not be surprised.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if that's the reason she's stopping the show because people were saying she was being mean,
I don't think that's the reason. She's saying that she needs something new to challenge her.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, is that good? Man, I didn't. This is news to me.
She's probably going to Netflix to do some like.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. You think she's gonna stop?
No, of course.
Cars
not.
and Coffee. No, she was on that show.
I know.
Isn't that with
that guy? Yeah.
Well, Ellen, wherever you're going, good luck. I mean, I'm sure you don't need it because you have money left and right, but. I didn't know you felt so strongly about her, babe.
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, I'm pretty sure whatever job that we're getting asked to do is not that hard, and whatever she said was not that mean. My thoughts.
Point and blank, and he said what he said.
And I said what I said, and that's a period T.
Oh, you are on fire today. Well,
You know who else pissed me off? No, I'm kidding.
let's hear it.
Elon Musk with his.
Oh my gosh, Elon Musk. Oh, isn't that your
That's
friend?
my guy, dude. But he be
But why is
messing
he pissing you
up.
off today?
He's not pissing me off. He's just like he has a lot of people pissed off. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Not me. I don't really care. Well, not for the reason that our people are pissed off because of Dogecoin. So Dogecoin was like this cryptocurrency that was literally like worthless like a few months ago, and people started buying Dogecoin like for less than a penny. It started going up. Elon Musk was hyping it up, and it went from from 0.5 cents to a cent to 16 cents to 20 cents. It just kept going up and up. And he was going to go to SNL, and supposedly in SNL, a Dogecoin was supposed to hit $1. And like if you had like put $20 in, whenever it was half a cent, it was supposed to like multiply your $20 by $100. I mean by 100 times, since it's gonna be right to $1 or whatever, and people were gonna get rich or whatever. And he got on there, and he got the max they got to was 70 cents. And then he said that Dogecoin was kind of a hustle. And then right after he said that, like the whole thing started crashing down, and people were like, what the heck, and this and that. And some people were not able to sell because of Robinhood taking away that little sell button. And then and then like the next day, well, just recently today and yesterday, he was trying to kind of mend the pain.
Did this happen over the weekend? So like so SNL happened this past weekend.
Yes.
And that's when it was supposed to go up.
Yes.
It was expected to reach $1. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then Sunday he came crashing down. And then Monday and Tuesday he was trying to like recuperate by saying, what if here at Tesla we accept Dogecoin so you can buy a car? And
he tweeted out a poll asking people what do you think if instead of Bitcoin we accept Dogecoin?
Well, not instead, like as well, yeah.
Oh, as well?
Yeah.
And yeah, I did see that. And the results, there was over almost 4 million votes, and 73% said yes.
Mm-hmm. But he would never do it. He's just like trying to hype it up. Hype it up back up again. The reason he would never do that is because buying something small with Dogecoin is fine. Like like for example, the Dallas Mavericks, their stadium accepts Dogecoin as a payment. You could buy chips, Cokes, and stuff like that. That's fine with Dogecoin because it's. I mean, you're not transactioning that much, right? But whenever you get to $40,000, $70,000, $80,000 for a car, like that market is really volatile, which means like it fluctuates a lot, right? So if you buy a car with Dogecoin being at 40 cents and you spend $40,000, and then the next day it goes up or it goes down like 20 cents, you could have paid what you thought was 40,000, you probably paid 120,000. Or the other way around for Tesla, if they ask for 40,000 in Dogecoin and it goes down, somebody probably got a car for 18,000. You know? So he would never do that. It's too much of a fluctuation between all of that.
Well, I don't know, because today he mentioned that Tesla is no longer accepting Bitcoin for car purchases due to concerns about the rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels to mine cryptocurrency, which is huge. Like, this is such a big deal. So much that, that Cybertruck he already came out with and they're available for pre-order.
Pre-order, yeah.
Well, people are canceling their order because they are PO'd, pissed off that Elon said that he's no longer going to accept Bitcoin as a payment because it's a great cost to the environment. I guess he's more of a on the stance of like an environmental.
Yeah, I guess he's stuck like impact. In between, like he's backed up against the wall.
Cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. And he put up an official statement saying, and I'll quote from his Twitter, Tesla has suspended vehicle purchasing using Bitcoin. We are concerned about the rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. And Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as the mining transitions are more sustainable energy.
Damn, that's crazy. You know what's actually crazy as well, like alongside with that, maybe a little conspiracy theory here, but
ooh, I love a good conspiracy theory.
But see, like Bitcoin was
like, why would you think he's doing that?
Okay,
like,
hold on. Let me explain.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So Bitcoin was always hovering like around 26, 28,000, 32,000, you know, around there, around the between 27 and 32. Like, it was always around there.
Like, what are we saying? Like, how long ago was that?
Like a year ago. And then Elon Musk starts hyping up Bitcoin, right? It goes up to 35, 36. It starts hitting record highs. And then he says, Tesla just bought $100 million worth of Bitcoin. We're now going to be accepting Bitcoin as a payment method. Boom. Yes. Bitcoin starts spiking up to 41, 42, 43.
It went up to 60.
40. Yeah, it starts going extremely high. And then he sells. So he bought 100 million whenever it was at like 26, 27, right? It doubles that. So he just made $200 million. He sells half of all of that money to basically like cover his thing. And then he said, cause he needed some capital or whatever. And then now turns out they're not even going to accept Bitcoin anymore. And that gets me thinking, like, wait a minute.
He just did it for the gains.
Yeah, did he just like get a quick buck? Just like, hey, I'm going to buy all of this Bitcoin. I want to
tell everybody to buy into this.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody, hype it up, pump it up, double my money up, and then sell everything. I'm like, dang, like this is kind of like, I don't know, you know?
Right. Well, and yeah, that's interesting because he does have a big following. Like, there's a lot of people who think of Elon Musk as, you know, someone who's very into the future. Like, he's way ahead of his game. He knows what he's talking about. He's a credible person. Clearly, he likes to, you know, take on the side of being environmentally.
Yeah, most of these things
sustainable.
He's doing is,
yeah, so it's like, why wouldn't you believe Elon Musk when he's telling you to, you know, hey, Bitcoin is the new currency, like, get in there. And he's all for him to pull out.
And he's so good at never taking out loans. Like, he's so good at that. Like, he will be like, hey, the new Tesla truck, you can reserve it for $100. And then everybody starts reserving their Tesla for $100, right? So that way he doesn't go under, right? So he can keep afloat, like just taking money, like taking loans from his customers basically and paying them back whenever the truck comes out or whatever. It's kind of like cash up front if you kind of think about it that way.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's...
I think you're onto something.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a good person. I mean, I feel like he is looking out for the planet because, I mean, he went from electric cars, you know, and then going to rockets that land and are reusable.
SpaceX.
Yeah, you know, like...
I was just telling my mom about that the other day. I was trying to explain to her what SpaceX, based on what you told me. I clearly probably butchered it, but...
Yeah.
Because we were talking about, the China rocket.
Oh, the rocket that went into space and never detached.
Yeah, did you hear that it already landed?
Yeah, it landed in the Indian Ocean. They didn't kill anybody.
Thank goodness for that. But yeah, we were talking about that the other day, and I was like trying to explain to her why SpaceX is kind of like really ahead of its game. So, Elon, I don't know what you're doing, dude, but
calm it down.
Again, calm it down. We got an eye on you.
Jeff Bezos is trying to get into that game too. The whole whatchamacallit, the space game. He's creating his rockets too. Oh, you know, I heard something interesting about Jeff Bezos. Well, Amazon as a company, because so recently in the new Apple conference drop thing, whenever they drop like their new items, on their event, they release these new things called AirTags, which are like little tags that you can put on your keys or your wallet, and then you can track them down with your iPhone, right? There was this company that was already doing that. It was called Tile, and Tile was kind of the same concept, little squares that you could put in your wallet, keys or whatever that you think might get lost, and with your phone you can track them down with Tile, right? Well, with this new AirTags, Apple made it really difficult for Tile to work, and it would constantly give you a reminder that your Tile is on, like as to annoy the user of the phone of being like, okay, this is getting annoying. Why does it keep popping up, right? And then Tile came on like on a tweet and said, hey, we're all for like competitive marketplace, but like don't be cheating, you know, like why are you making it really hard for our customers to use their devices, right? So that happened, and then like literally like 4 days later, Amazon reaches out to Tile saying, hey, we would like to partner with you and like basically buy you out. And they said yes. They merged with Amazon, and now Tile is gonna be, I mean, there's already
working with Alexa,
like they're gonna use all of their devices. Any phone that has Amazon on it is gonna be like a,
how insane.
I know, dude. Can you see? Oh my god, these people are,
dude, Tile was a thing when I saw that AirTag was announced in that event. I was like, this is BS. Like, they're literally ripping off an entire already established concept that's been around for years. And I actually like the design of the Tile way, like 10 times better than the AirTag. The AirTag looks really cheap. It looks like another keychain. Like, it looks like that keychain that somebody brought you as a souvenir from like the trip. You didn't
the little circle.
Yeah, I was like, ew, what is that design? I didn't like that. But I didn't know they were head to head. And I mean, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I'm interested. Like, would people, you know, how many people are actually buying this AirTag? Like, I know a lot of people would find that useful, but I guess
it's already sold out. And
especially, oh, is it sold out?
It's already sold out. There's so many people buying it. And it's all because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure it's like super easy to use, those AirTags, and super convenient and really work well with your phone as any other Apple product does, you know? Like, right. I'm pretty sure it's amazing.
I mean, it's already synced up. It's seamless.
Yeah.
So
that's how, I mean, that's
how much, do you know how much it was?
They're $100 for a 4-pack.
Oh.
So they're not even that expensive. So
they're not that expensive. Yeah, because I think the Tile is between $50 $100. And I think it's like only one or something.
Oh, really?
So.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so with these you get 4.
But at the time, those were the only kind of like
tracking system.
The only gadget of that kind. Yeah, aside from Find Your iPhone, but that's only for iPhones. Like this, like, I remember I gave it to your brother-in-law for Christmas for his keys or for his wallet. Like, it's so tiny that you can put it anywhere, and it just makes this sound. But no, I didn't know that Bezos is now buying them out. So that's interesting.
I don't think they're buying them out. I think they're merging. Like, they're gonna work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like partner. Yeah.
Partner up. Yeah, which is gonna be awesome. And then also, there's a company called. Oh God, I want to get this right. It's kind of like a Roku device. No, Google. It's a Google device that's gonna be like the Roku device that you plug into the back of your the TV, and then you have HBO, Disney Plus, ESPN, all of those, right? Google has one that they're gonna make one. And guess who they're partnering with to distribute with them? Guess a store. Any
store. Can I guess?
Yeah, guess a store.
A store?
It's a store.
Best Buy?
No. Really chainy.
Really chainy?
They're all over the nation.
Oh, I don't know.
Walmart. Google is partnering up with Walmart. And they're going to sell the device, their Google, their Android, whatever thing it's called. They're going to sell it for $15. $15.
That is insane. So this device works as like a Roku where you insert it. Is it like it has a HDMI end where you can just plug into your TV and you're going to have those apps?
Yep. All of that.
Now, but does it guarantee access, or do you have to pay for subscription?
Oh, well, you still have to pay your subscriptions, like even if you're Netflix or whatever. It's just gonna be the app that's gonna allow you to do that or whatever. Yeah, because isn't Roku? Wait, so it's similar to the Fire Stick. Yeah, so Amazon's Fire Stick. Yeah, they're trying to take down the Amazon Roku and Fire Sticks. Dude, I was watching this video of Google. I don't know if this is like going to eventually be on the Google phone or if it's part of like the Assistant. What is is it the Assistant? Yes. So what is that going to fire off from? Is it going to be from the phone or the Hey Google? Hey Google speaker? It's probably going to be from the Hey Google feature, the Google Assistant on any Android phone.
That's so creepy. I was watching a video of it. So basically, the Google Assistant will be able to literally make calls for you. So if you need to schedule an appointment, a hair appointment, any sort of call that you need that you can't make on your own, your assistant will um, catch onto those, conversation nuances and kind of have that conversation for you and book it. And it sounds like a real person. It sounds like
Yes.
it doesn't sound very like any robot-y at all, like
Mm-mm.
nothing like that.
And I
And
like
it
on the
was
demonstration how the person like in the other side was kind of like asking like kind of tough questions like, oh well, we don't
like
have an
I was
appointment
wondering, I
for
was
that.
like,
Yeah, and then
yeah,
the robot's like, well, and I like how we used like little like if I was thinking like or huh, yeah. So it was like that. It was not robot-y at all.
mm-hmm.
Like it was pretty amazing.
Robot-y.
Yeah. So basically, you would be like, hey Google, schedule a hair appointment for me between 10 and 12 p.m. And then the robot calls and it's like, hello, like um hey, whatever hair salon place, and then the assistants are like, yes, I would like to make an appointment for my client for a haircut. And it was like so like smooth at it, and it was really good. And it's kind of creepy because it sounds really real. And
Yeah, it's, oh my gosh, so gnarly. All these technology things happening all around us. It's insane. Like we are later down the road, 20 years from now, we're gonna be telling our kids like we were in the like we saw that. It's because this is the thing. Like I don't know how you feel about this, but ever since like last year, when lockdown happened, like I feel like I started to think more and more about like I'm I'm living through a quarantine. I'm living through a pandemic. Like this is something that a lot of, even boomers haven't even been through. Like a
mm-hmm.
lot of us went through a lot of firsts together. And even just this, like with cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, all of these things happening like right in front of us, we're like, whoa, like this is revolutionary.
With
Like
and
we're
also
really
like I
living in
told
the
you, like
time.
even having two of the biggest companies in the world, SpaceX and Blue Origin, which is basically Amazon and Elon, going at it to see who can get to Mars first. Like that's pretty intense.
Right, right. The other day you were telling me, you're like, isn't it crazy that the two richest men in this world, and I don't know if that's true or not, but one of the two, are going head to head to see who is going to land in Mars first, Amazon or Elon Musk over
SpaceX. Yeah, I
here.
know it's
And
crazy.
I didn't even think about it that way because it's like
And then
it's
yeah,
all yeah.
and then especially because I follow like SpaceX close, like on my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Just seeing them working out of here, out of Boca Chica, Texas, and seeing those big old rockets that they're launching. Because there's this rocket that's supposed to hold 30 space people. I mean, 30 astronauts, space people. That's supposed to hold 30
Yikes.
astronauts. Yeah, and it's supposed to like it's supposed to. So this test that they keep doing over and over, the rocket's supposed to go up, like I don't know how many thousands of feet in the air, and then lay down like vertically, not vertically, sorry, horizontally, and fall down like flat. And then right before it hits the ground, it's supposed to stand up vertically and then turn on the engines and then fire up the engines and then land smoothly. Like they already attempted it 10 times, and I think the 10th and the ninth time they both landed successfully. So they're getting really freaking close to finally like saying, okay, well, let's
Mm-hmm.
do this. Let's start sending people up there because
Let's
that
do the damn
the
thing.
rocket is landing perfectly. The boosters, Falcon 9 already went up and down 10 times already
Mm-hmm.
reusable, which is like so
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous because they used to spend so much money on those stupid boosters that they would just use once and then throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like really amazing to see this all play out.
For sure.
And then,
Well,
babe, even hold on, one more thing that's revolutionary that's happening right now. Elon Musk with his Neuralink, which is supposed to be the next way that humans will talk to each other. That we won't need to speak to each other. We will know how we can talk to each other with our brain or whatever, which is
mm-hmm.
ridiculous because I mean, how does that like we can even think how that would work, right? But it was funny, well, not funny, but it was like the most recent showing demonstration of Neuralink. They put it on in a monkey, right? And this
Mm-hmm.
monkey basically had like a little panel in front of him, And with his fingers, he would touch like the 4 dots that appear like in order. So he would touch like the top one, bottom one, left one, right one, top one, bottom one, left one, right one, and then he would get a treat. So he would do this like to get a treat. So up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, right. And he would do that repeatedly, get treats. And then with his Neuralink attached, they tied his hands up and he would just think of it. They mapped out with the Neuralink on his brain what was triggering up, down, left, right. So they put his hands down and he did it with his head up, down, left, right, and the treat came out because the Neuralink was able to translate to the computer that he thought of it and got it correct, and the treat came out. So like just that alone, like what? Like that's for people who are paralyzed that cannot move, that might be in a vegetative state, like this technology can help them. Like it's so crazy. Like it's
communicate, but also think about it. Like how expensive is this? Like technology is not cheap. Like this is, as much as it is great, like how many people are really going to be able to afford this? Like that's what I'm interested in. Like who is this going to help, and how much is it going to cost us?
But like all technologies start off super expensive. For example, phones. When the first portable phones.
What do you mean? They're still expensive. You're paying like at least over a grand. Not
as expensive as they were. They were like $6,000 phones, and they sucked ass. They were like they came with cars. They came in a car. It was built into a car, and then they turned into this big old bricks that only like super mega rich people would have. And then they started trickling down and down. And now you can get a smartphone, like a crappy Android Cricket phone for like $80, and it's still a smartphone.
Well, moving along to other news, Gavin Newsom, our favorite Governor. Californian. Yes, he is California's governor. He is onto something. Did you know he's out here trying to help the homeless?
Oh, really? How?
Well, there's this 12 million, let's add a B in front of that, billion, spending proposal on homelessness that he is promoting. He hopes that with this idea, he's going to be expanding motel conversions, and he's coming up with an emergency plan to end homelessness, especially during a pandemic, if we were to have another one. And I'm just like, isn't it a little too late for that? Like, we're already out and about, like read the room, dude.
Yeah, the homeless problem has been there like way before the pandemic was even there. So now he's like starting to come up with this money out of nowhere, like actually trying to help. Like, and after he's being
like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous what he's doing. Like all of those people are like doing very little. What is it like? Not what do they say? Like very little, too late, or too late, very little. I don't know, something like that. It's like
I don't know.
Too little, too late. There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a little too late. But apparently for him, it's just like that was his wake up call. Apparently, when he was clearly having dinners with
French
more
laundry,
than yeah.
It was just being ridiculous.
But you mentioned something that was said on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh yeah. So there was this episode where Joe Rogan had like one of these people that are like advisors to the city or something like that, and he was saying how Joe Rogan was like, I don't know why they never take care of that problem about the homeless problem. Like if they would just invest some money into that, like I'm pretty sure it would get fixed. And the guy was like, wait a minute, you do know that they give them like $10 million a year so they can like solve the homeless problem, right? And he's like, what? He's like, I thought this problem kept happening because they were not investing any money into it. He's like, yeah, they always get money to end the homeless problem, but that money just disappears and it gets all corrupt or whatever. And then so Joe Rogan was like astonished, like, what the heck? Like all this time I thought they were just like they didn't have money to fight the homelessness. And then he started talking a lot about it. And then I guess the LA Times picked it up and they started talking about it. And then I guess Gavin Newsom was trying not to get framed as a fraud. And now he's actually going to do something about it with his $12 billion package or whatever.
What a joke.
Like, it's just a lot. And then over here.
And it sucks.
Go ahead.
And it sucks too because there's a lot of celebrities. Well, there's a few that I know of. Justin Baldoni, to name one. there's a lot of people who go out of their way and spend out of their own pocket to, spend a day with those who are homeless, maybe give out some new clothes, shoes, food, whatever it is. They always host events without any help of any politician. And to me, like, I always thought about that as, why is it always up to the people? Like, if it wasn't for the, people to help, like these people really don't do anything.
Yeah.
And como que se atienden a eso.
Just the politicians are all corrupt, I feel like. They just want to focus on getting reelected and doing the bare minimum. It's
yeah, and
disgusting.
well, hopefully this does stick. I just thought it was silly because it's like he's always up to no good. I feel like recently, like he's always in headlines, and I'm like, what now? And I'm like, $12 billion to assist the homeless is like I need to really see what you're doing with these $12 billion that you're working with, because every single penny better be used for good. To, I don't know, get them help.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like 10% of that money is going to go missing somewhere, which is still like $1.2 billion.
It's a lot.
$1.2 million or whatever. Yeah. Like people like this are just going to find a way to get some of that money for themselves first and then see what they can do with it, which is probably nothing.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I don't know.
Well, and then isn't Caitlyn Jenner the one who's running for governor?
Yeah,
or wants to, at
Caitlyn
least.
Jenner's,
Oh, sis, sit down again.
I don't know, man. It's too much.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Get out of my face. Ugh, I feel bad for Californians, to be honest.
Dude, and then,
but I'm so curious. Like, what do they think about it?
I don't know. But what do you
I just
think
see it
about
from the outside.
What do you think about Austin that just made camping in the city illegal? Is that too much? Is that too much of a push, or what do you think?
Who made camping in the city illegal? Or what?
The governor of Austin.
Oh,
Austin, Texas. Because they say that there was like a lot of homelessness starting to pile on in Austin.
Oh,
so
I was like, camping. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So they just made camping illegal in the city in Austin. So everybody, like, if you're gonna have a tent,
dude, that's the thing. That's the thing is, like, these cities spend more money on quick solutions that make their city look nice rather than address the real root cause of the issue. It's like, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. Did you also hear that Matthew McConaughey is thinking about running for governor of Texas?
Oh, really? Oh,
did you hear that?
I did not hear that.
And then people were like, oh, I'd definitely like to vote for him. I'll be like, all right. I'm like, is that really what we're doing? Like, can we?
I mean, that's what people are doing. That's what people are feeling nowadays. I mean, The Rock is playing a presidential run, apparently.
I mean, I guess you're right. These celebrities are not too far out of politics, clearly, with a former president who was nothing but a reality TV star.
I feel like all of this is just becoming like one big joke. Like,
well, we are. And, especially for like other countries who see it from the outside, like that's all we are viewed as.
Yeah.
And it's like, at what point do we... is it really the campaigning? Like, why are we looking more into what they're bringing to the table? What kind of skills, what kind of background they have to even be qualified for these positions? But of course, people don't care. People are not going to do their research. They hear an A-list celebrity and they're like, I'm voting for him. So
yeah, for sure. He's been in the Fast and the Furious, so that...
Who, The Rock?
Yeah, so that makes him...
So that he's qualified.
Yeah.
Next president.
Yes.
So
I don't know. It's too much. Too much.
It is too much. But I mean, I'm hopefully that $12 billion goes to something good. Because it does, it's sad that that's a real issue, and not, I mean, everywhere, but mainly in California where you see it the most.
I heard like another conspiracy theory. I heard like people would there was points of like in the country where people would load up buses of homeless people and ship them out to California. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if that's real or not. Are
you kidding me?
I heard that, yeah, that people would ship out homeless all the way to California just to get them out of their city.
Again, like, if that were to be true, which again, conspiracy theory, but it's like, you're not focusing on, like, you're really going out of your way to not address the issue.
Yeah, like, handing it over to somebody else.
It's not that hard. Yeah, like just sweeping it under the rug, hoping that no one finds out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you are starting I heard you're starting
Not
back up on
starting.
YouTube.
Rebooting.
Oh, rebooting.
Yeah. My
What's
my
going on with
YouTube
that?
channel, because I mean I was uploading constantly, and it's kind of like hilarious because the last episode I made was like me saying like I've been doing really good uploading once a week, and then after I uploaded that one I didn't upload anymore, and which kind of sucks. But the reason I just want to restart is because like I'm almost to 200 subscribers, and I kind of stopped. But like in the past, like no lie, like 3 weeks, I've been getting subscribers and subscribers and subscribers. I'm like, what the hell? Like, where are these people coming from? Like each week I get like
Yeah.
3 or 4 new subscribers, and I'm just like, okay, maybe I need to start it back up. Like, I don't know.
The people want more.
Yeah, I really enjoy making YouTube videos, and
It's
I
fun.
think my first YouTube video back is gonna be about some book recommendations and some tips on how to be a good reader, or if you want to start to learn how to read. Hopefully this video can help you. I don't know. It's gonna talk about how I got into, not how I got into reading, but more of what's a good way to stay focused on the book that you're reading, and then some recommendations of what books I'm reading and I'm gonna be reading in the future or something like that. So I think that should be pretty cool for anybody that is interested in getting into reading or wants some book recommendations. So go check that out. Just my YouTube channel is literally my name, Martin Nava. So if anybody's interested, you can go ahead and subscribe. Little plug, but
Go smash that like and subscribe.
smash that like and subscribe button. We're gonna be doing a vlog. Oh wait, one more thing. Did you hear that this vlogger from Conroe, Texas, which is kind of like north of Houston?
Not too far
Yeah,
from you.
not too far. He made a vlog. It's called what's it called? This vlogger's name is local vlogs or local vlogger or something like that, and he snuck into SpaceX launch pad and got like up close and personal to the rocket, and then he filmed it and vlogged it and then uploaded it and then went back to Conroe, and the police saw that video and the FBI is after him now. So, and they are out. They have a warrant out for his arrest. So,
oh my god,
that dude literally played himself. Like, why would you even do that?
Yeah.
Like, what makes you think that's like an all right thing to do? You know, like I don't know. People are just trying to get that clout. They'll do anything for.
They're
the
trying to
clout.
get the content. Yikes!
But would you go to jail for the content? Damn, like, I think he's out for like a misdemeanor.
Right,
or
at
something
what
like
point?
That. Yeah. Like at what point?
Criminal trespassing.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Isn't it crazy?
Dude.
What does it say?
It says Cameron County Sheriff's Office wanted fugitive for, and it says his name. Charges: criminal trespass. Last known location: Conroe, Texas.
Yep, you cannot make this stuff
I
up.
wonder if that video. Oh, it was taken down. It was taken down by. The video was taken down by him, but another user reposted it. Oh, so it's probably somewhere out there on YouTube if you look for it. Oh, so he says he put out a statement saying, I guess the reporter asked what was going through his mind when he did that. And he's like, what went through my mind was that I'm never going to get this opportunity again. And I went for it. I mean,
wow.
I mean, he's not like, it's like, that's the thing about like the day and age that we live in today. It's like even if it's not with the camera, it's like everybody is always with their phone and wanting to record something, because when will you ever do XYZ again? So it's like, nowadays it's not hard to do these things, or people find it first nature, because if you see something cool, if you see a cool car on the highway, it's like, okay, maybe not on the highway because don't do that while you're driving, but it's like you're going to want to take a picture, you're going to want to record it or whatever, because when will you ever see those things again? So
but it's like also, I
get the impulse, but
it's also like common sense though. I mean, whenever you go to the White House, you take a photo from the outside and you can see it and everything, but I don't think it's ever crossed my mind like, oh, I can run in there, I see a clear path in there, like, you know.
Oh no,
like, you know, you're gonna get shot, you're gonna get killed,
right? The dogs are coming after you.
Yeah, and then this guy over here with the rocket, like, you can see it from the outside, you can take a photo from the outside, but what gives
so
you
he
the
like
right?
went through
Yeah,
something to get that footage.
he was literally like an arm's length away from the rocket, which is ridiculous. Like, dude.
He went up and give it a fist bump.
Yeah, he fist
He said,
bumped
"Good
it.
job."
Yeah, that dude, out of here, crazy boy.
Yeah. Well, if you made it this far in the podcast, we do want to announce that we are working on a really fun giveaway. So stay tuned for that next week. We will be announcing it on the podcast as well as on our Instagram. If you don't follow us already and you want to know about our giveaway, our Instagram is Liz and Marty Show, at Liz and Marty Show. So go ahead and give us a follow if you're not following us already. And stay tuned for a giveaway pretty soon. We're really excited.
Stay tuned for that. And I think that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. Thank you for listening, watching, and subscribing. We love all of you, and we hope to have you back on our next episode.
All right. Well, bye-bye and bye-bye, Ellen.
See ya.
See ya, sis. Bye.